So good morning, my friends. It's Friday. I don't usually do videos on Fridays, but I took the day off for personal business, and it's in the morning, so I figured I'd do a quick video. We'll see how quick. And every now and then, every few months, I guess, I will update on how many new brands that I learned about from friends online, or from other YouTubers. And of course, there are always these two mystery ones here that don't have a brand per se. This Ford Focus of Ford of China was obviously commissioned by Ford of China to be sold and distributed through their dealership network there. A separate program than from North America. To the best of my knowledge, Ford North America does not do this on a regular basis. And this beautiful Porsche 911 GT2 RS limited edition that's available in about 7 colors, but doesn't have a diecast brand, and we're not sure that it's licensed. So those two mystery ones. How about this Grell Eastern European police car? Now I believe this is Eastern Germany. But they also have different countries available. And this beauty, this very unique piece, which actually I think I have 2 of, but this one on card, is a gift from David Johns of Twice Diecast. Good friend, great person, wonderful model. But more attainable, I think, for most people, and truly attainable, are some of these over here. So, we'll start with this one. This red Range Rover, a Land Rover Range Rover SV, is LCD models. And this is like a new brand that pops up on eBay and AliExpress. A few people have variations or models from this company. I believe David Johns of Twice, small model collector. At least those 2, maybe more, that I've seen. I saw this on somebody's channel, or I heard about it on somebody. Oh, and Diecast Dude from the Netherlands. He has done some LCD, some BM creations, and I believe even the GCD brands. And these are highly detailed, beautiful models. I've done videos on these, but they're under $30. So $30 is a lot of money. But when you consider some of the other items that we chase as diecast collectors, it's not really that much. Yes, it is. For US standards, it's 30 mainline Hot Wheels. And that is a judgment choice. Would you rather have 30 mainline cars like this that are nice? Would you rather have one that looks like it was shrunk down in miniature, where the details are so good it looks real? Disc brakes, windshield wipers, it's all a matter of preference. So over this last year, I have learned about and gotten at least one example of all these brands that we see. LCD, GCD, BM Creations, I have 2. I have the Pajero and the FJ Cruiser. I'm going to get to this one in a second. This is a Konami, and I have 2 or 3 of these. I know I have this Fair Lady, and I have a Skyline. This is a defunct Japanese brand. I don't believe they make these anymore. And, I'm learning from friends and from buying, that the real golden age of diecast, that could be now with these new brands, but previous golden age of diecast is actually between 2000 and 2010, when companies like Konami, Kyosho, Daido, Johnny Lightning, Auto World, Greenlight. That period is when a lot of the best stuff came out. And then it got dumbed down, and now there is a resurgence of just phenomenal detail. And so, even with some of my best pieces, Johnny Lightning, they range from 1996 to 2004. Auto World and Greenlight both came out in that early 2000 era, before 2010. So, yeah, between 2000 and 2010 is when a lot of these really outstanding models came out. And then some of those companies were bought or disappeared. This is a Granny and Partners that I found sort of by accident. I had seen reference to it. I think somebody had done a model, a different model from this company on their channel, and I just looked it up in eBay, and this beautiful Ferrari Daytona, or 365 GTS4, I'm sorry, GTB4, because B is for Bertone and S for Spider. They are absolutely stunning. Of course, I had heard many times about Mini Champ 64, and I showed off this beautiful Bentley. Apparently the same day I did the video on this, Small Model Collector did a video on the same exact model. No, we did not coordinate that. That was just kismet. And proof again that I see a model on somebody else's channel and say, geez, that's interesting. I better look that up. I have a few in the works. And that brings us to the two models that I'm going to open up today. I know you see all these packages, but you've seen all of these cars before. So this one, I forget where I heard about this first. This might have been actually something I saw in Champion DJK, or Chasing Diecast Cars. But then most recently, I saw this on Small Model Collectors. And I had this on a back burner for a long time, waiting for one of these to come along at a reasonable price and shipping. And this is the one that came along that fit those criteria. So these UCC Coffee are diecast cars that were included free on top of 2 cans of coffee in Japanese 7-Elevens. And it's funny because when somebody, I think it was Small Model Collector, when he did his video on these and he said that they were available in 7-Eleven in Japan, I said, how about that? Here in New York, the best thing you can get at 7-Eleven is a rash, but over in Tokyo, you can get free diecast on hopefully what's good coffee. So these, again, are commissioned by UCC Coffee. I don't know who actually produced the diecast. A few minutes ago, I couldn't get this bottom to stay on. Now I can't get it off. Just the magic of video. That is hysterical. Oh, there we go. Okay. And so let's see. So there's the car. Let's see. UCC Good Coffee Smile, Premium Collection. Licensed by Mercedes, I assume. Okay. And so down to the car. Now these have no interior, I know from watching small model car. So let's see. Metal body, plastic base. Plastic base is screwed on. Hold on. Yes. These feel like rubber tires. Now this is a Mercedes CLK DTM. So it's got a wide body kit. It's sort of like the AMG 63 Black Series, but it predates it, I believe. So it's got this fairly big wing, the fender flares, these aftermarket rims. So this has a nice paint job. It has inserted headlights. It has a nice printed Mercedes badge on the top of the hood. It has a 3-pointed star in the grille. Pretty decent details, not too over the top. but okay. It's got this blacked out window because there is no interior. Nice painted or printed taillights, third stoplight, Mercedes badging on the back, and a little paint for the exhaust system. So, let's see. This rolls pretty good. It's a lightweight car, but it is a metal body, plastic base, no interior, no engine, no opening features. It's a nice looking, it's just one that goes with the rest of my Mercedes. And it's cool to have an example of another diecast option. And that's sort of, a friend on here had said, geez, you don't really collect Hot Wheels. I thought you collect mostly premium stuff. Well, I guess that's true. I mean, when I started collecting diecast over 20 years ago, I collected simply what I liked. I didn't collect, well, I was going to say I didn't collect variations, but Johnny Lightning Mustangs, yes, I did collect variations when I could get them. Between 1996 and 2005, I collected, for me it seemed like a lot, maybe 40 Johnny Lightning Mustangs. Maybe 35, I could be off a little. But, so this UCC Coffee Mercedes, very nice. So I started with Johnny Lightning and, of course, Hot Wheels and Matchbox. And then when I started collecting again last year, that's when I got into... I went from maybe 6 brands that I knew and had in my collection to I have to do an update. I don't know. It's well over 50, 55, maybe even up to almost 60 brands of diecast. And that brings us to another brand of diecast that I had heard of. But they, again, brands of diecast, that's another thing. They have different levels. So, Yatming, and this is a Yatming Road Signature. And I had seen this truck on George's Miniature Car Collection, I believe, and possibly also Red Room Diecast, 2 of our Canadian diecast friends. I'm not sure that I've ever seen this on somebody else's, but made in China, Yatming.com. So Yatming, several of us will be familiar with them from the 70s and 80s and maybe 90s. They were on the shelves in toy stores here in the United States. They were sort of like a Maisto Fresh Metals or Zuru or just a basic. But then I guess they got involved in this. So I've just pre-cut this. I haven't actually taken this out of the package. I'm going to take it out now. Let's see what this 1953 F100 Ford pickup looks like. It looks very good. I just can't keep anything in the package forever. Well, that's not true. There are certain special cars, but I can't keep this in the package forever. So I cut it, but I didn't. All right, so let me just pull this off camera for a second, and see if I can get this open. There we go. All right. Get that out. Oof. So now I should have checked for a copyright year on this to see what year this actual model was produced. But let's get this out of the plastic here. Missing the battery on that, so let's just put that up there for a second. So let's see. Yatming, Hong Kong. Maybe I shouldn't have been so aggressive on the packaging. I don't see a copyright year. Maybe there will be one on the casting. Oh, hold on. Okay. So, obviously an opening hood. So this is a metal body. This seems to be a chromed plastic base. Made in China, used under license. Scale 164. 53 Ford pickup. There's the road signatures. Now, road signatures I'm familiar with from much larger scales, say 132nd, 124th. So this is nice details. So I love the bed is all metal here. Tailgate doesn't open, but it's got two tail lights. It's got the bumper, the Ford on the tailgate. Big white wall tires. They are rubber tires. Authentic looking chrome wheel covers, gas cap, nicely done details. Now, so the headlights look like they're plastic but not lensed. Hard to tell. The hood opens, and that is a flathead V8. Oil bath air cooler is visible. So nice windshield wiper details. The interior on these old trucks would have been very simple, but it's all molded in plastic. The steering wheel looks good. So this is a nice piece. And it did spin a little because it's there you go. Let's see if we can get in on this. That is very nice. So I am not a Hot Wheels collector. I am not a Johnny Lightning collector or a Matchbox collector or Green Light, or I don't collect any one brand. I collect a little of everything. And for me, that's half the fun, is learning. So I like to discover new brands, and if I like that brand, I will get more. So this Yatming Road Signatures, I like this. These can be pricey because, of course, they're out of production. But I will slowly look for one or two more. I don't need a dozen of these. The Granny and Partners over there in the corner, I like that. But I won't go crazy looking for them. I won't go crazy. I mean, so my obsessions seem to be Kyosho, Beyonce. Lately, those two brands. But I like them all. And my next partial obsession will probably be these Mini Champ 64. I have two more of these on order that should be here by the end of the month. Now, the Mini Champs I've only been able to find at reasonable prices, not good prices, reasonable prices from a seller in Malta. And it is my understanding that they are, not easy to come by in Europe even. So I do not begrudge that. That is fine, because I will not buy 100 of those. I will probably end up with 3 or 4. So that's my little rant for today. UCC Coffee and Yatming Road Signatures. So just some of the more premium brands. All right, so thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Enjoy your weekend. I will be making more videos on the weekend. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I just sort of get inspired like this. So have a great day. Bye.